Hello. Good morning, all of you. Good morning, Dr. Bansal, madam. In a very short while, we will start the inaugural function. Okay, once again, good morning, all of you. Punyashlok Ahilya Devi Holkar, Solapur University, Solapur, and Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandals, College of Education, Barshi, District Solapur, Maharashtra. Internal Quality Assurance Cell organized one-day online national conference on teaching learning digital skills in 21st century. Good morning, all the distinguished dignitaries, respected academicians, researchers, teachers, and enthusiastic participants joining us from different parts of the country. In this rapidly transforming digital era, education is no longer confined to classroom. It is expanding into dynamic virtual spaces where innovation, technology, and creativity shape the future of learning. We are further moving to the inaugural function of this session. Let us now begin the inaugural session of today's conference. To formally welcome everyone and present an overview of this conference, I request Dr. P.A. Patil sir to deliver the welcome address and introduction of the program. Over to Dr. Patil sir.
Good morning. Good morning to all respected dignitaries and participants. I am Dr. P.A. Patil, convener of this one-day online national conference. It gives me great pleasure to welcome and introduce you all in online national conference on teaching, learning, digital skills in 21st century. This conference is organized by Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barshi in collaboration with Punyashlok Ahilya Devi Holkar, Solapur University, Solapur. I extend my heartfelt welcome to our honorable chief guest, Mr. N.N. Jagdale sir, Vice President of Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barshi. Sir, presence is a great honor of us and we look forward to his valuable guidance. I also warmly welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. Sonam Bansal ma'am, Chairperson, Department of Education, Gurugram University, Haryana. Madam will deliver her keynote address on the topic of e-content development. This topic is very important in today's digital education system. My special welcome to our resource person, Dr. Ganesh Chauhan sir, Principal, SNDT College of Home Science, Pune. Sir will speak on MOOC planning, design, and execution. This session will help us understand online course development in a practical way. I also welcome our resource person, Dr. Suresh Isave sir, Professor, Tilak College of Education, Pune. Sir will guide us on AI-led innovative teaching techniques. This topic is very relevant in modern classrooms. In the valedictory function, we are honored to have Mr. J. Shitole sir, Treasurer, Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barshi, as our chief guest. I also warmly welcome all chairpersons, paper presenters, research scholars, teachers, participants from different parts of the country. Your active participation makes this conference meaningful and successful. I hope this conference will provide new knowledge, new ideas, and practical skills for improving teaching learning in this digital age. Thank you all for your valuable presence. Now let us begin the inaugural session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to invite Dr. M.V. Mate sir to introduce the chief guest of today's program, Honorable Mr. N.N. Jagdale sir, and the president of today's program, in charge principal, Dr. V.P. Shikre sir. Over to M.V. Mate sir.
Good morning to all. A very good morning to one and all. It's my great pleasure to introduce the chief guest of today's inaugural program of this one-day online national conference. organized by College of Education Barsi in collaboration with Punyashlok Ahilyadevi Holkar, Solapur University, Solapur. The chief guest of today's inaugural session, Honorable Mr. Yan Jagdale, sir. He is working as the Vice President of Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barsi. He is very highly motivational and visionary personality in the field of education, engineering, and social development. He belongs to the respected family of the founder of our institution, Karmavir Dr. Mama Sahib Jagdale. He is the son of Narayan Rao Jagdale and Dr. Kuntatai Jagdale, the great personalities in the field of social and educational life. He is widely well known for his dynamic leadership, innovative thinking, and strong commitment to the progress of education in our institution. As an engineer by profession, he has remarkable technical expertise and entrepreneurial spirit also. He continuously encourages for us regarding new ideas, regarding modern approaches and innovative experiments in the field of education. His guidance inspires teachers, students, and young professionals to adapt creativity, smart skills, digital skills, and to look forward approach of 21st century. He is a successful and innovative engineer. He is a successful entrepreneur and the founder of Supreme Engineering Works at Pune. He always actively participated in social, educational, cultural, and sport activities. On this occasion, on behalf of College of Education Barsi, I extend warm welcome to Honorable Chief Guest of this inaugural session and the Vice President of Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barsi, Honorable Mr. N. Jagdale, sir. Welcome, sir. Next, it is a matter of immense pride and privilege to welcome and to introduce the President of this inaugural session, the Principal of our college, Honorable Principal Dr. P.P. Shikre, sir. He comes from humble farmer's family background. His family sacrifice and relentless work, he transformed challenges into opportunities through education. His academic journey is truly inspiring. He has achieved a prestigious academic qualification, MSc from Physics, MEd, MPhil and PhD in education, NET set in education, and also achieved MBA degree also. He has rendered remarkable services at Punyashlok Ahilyadevi Holkar, Solapur University, Solapur, including in charge dean for interdisciplinary studies, member of management council, member of senate, member of academic council. He has worked as a chairman member for various committees at Solapur University, Solapur. Again, under his able guidance, 8 students have completed their PhD degree in education, and 3 students have completed MPhil degree in education. He has published more than 75 research papers at national and international journals. He has also completed 2 minor research projects also. He is a best author. He has published 5 reference books in the field of teacher education. By considering his such type of all academic, administrative, and research work, his excellence has been recognized by several prestigious institutions, including Best Teacher Award by Punyashlok Ahilyadevi Holkar, Solapur University, Solapur, Best Teacher Award by Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barsi, Dr. Ravindra Dave Motivational Award by Yashwantrao Chauhan, Maharashtra Open University, etc. So really, his journey from rural background to accomplished academic leader is really and truly inspiration to us on this occasion. I extend a warm welcome to Honorable President and the Principal of our college, Dr. V.P. Sikre sir. Once again, I welcome the chief guest of this inaugural session, the Vice President of Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barsi, Honorable Nandanji Jagdale sir, and the President of this inaugural session, the Principal of our college, Honorable Dr. V.P. Sikre sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to request our principal to felicitate today's chief guest, that is Mr. Honorable Mr. Anand Jagdale, sir, the Vice President of Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barshi, a very dynamic personality, a very supportive personality. He always motivates us to organize these kind of different programs in our institute. Thank you very much. Okay. Now we will move further. Now, it is my privilege to invite our chief guest to deliver his speech for this inaugural function. I would like to request Honorable Mr. Anand Jagdale sir to deliver his chief guest speech. Over to Jagdale sir.
Okay. On today's occasion, national conference organized by BEd College. Subject is digital teaching learning skills in 21st century. In this regard, today's president of this session, Dr. Shikre sir, and our ex-principal, Dr. Gore, I first congratulate this institute for, implementing the ideas which we promote to every college to keep the pace with the latest technologies. So this institute has firstly organized the international conference in Corona period and successfully, and because of their successful organization, other colleges have also taken inspiration and they have started organizing this type of conferences. So I firstly welcome Dr. Bansal, Sonal Bansal, madam, who has, happily accepted our invitation and uh, came in and participated in this conference as a keynote speech person. Also, I welcome Ganesh Chavan sir, who has also uh, helped us in participating in this conference, and Suresh Isave sir. I welcome you all on behalf of management and college for this conference. See, our institution is situated in a rural area, but still we think that the modern techniques, modern whatever government and other organization UGC is implementing, like NEP. So we should, immediately jump on that. I am, I am very happy to tell you, uh, we are the first institute who have provided digital boards to every classroom of every institution. It has cost us a lot, but to keep the pace with the latest technology, we have provided this thing. In our institution, we have also started innovation and incubation center to provide the upcoming budding entrepreneurs and researchers to facilitate them for their projects. So we are always try to keep pace with the latest changes, technological changes. So in this connection, I herewith congratulate the team of Dr. Shikre and all the colleagues for organizing this latest subject, digital training learning skill in 21st century. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the organizing committee for conceptuating and successfully arranging this timely and highly relevant national level academic event. In today's rapidly changing education landscape, the theme of this conference is not only appropriate but also essential for future and teaching and learning. The 21st century is characterized by rapid technological advancement, digital transformation, and knowledge driven economy. Education can no longer remain confined to traditional chalk and chalk methods. Digital teaching learning skills have now become a core competency for teachers, educators, students. The recent global experiences have clearly shown us that technology is no longer an option, it is necessity. Digital tools, online platforms, learning management systems, virtual classrooms, artificial intelligence, and data driven assessment practices are reshaping the way knowledge is created, shared, and evaluated. A digitally empowered teacher is not merely a transmitter of information, but a facilitator, mentor, innovator, and lifetime learner. Therefore, developing digital competence amongst educators is the need of the hour. I am confident that this conference will provide a meaningful platform for academicians, researchers, and practitioners to share their innovative practices. Such scholarly interactions help in bridging the gap between theory and practice and in strengthening the professional capabilities of teachers. I would also like to appreciate College of Education Barshi for consistently taking initiative that contribute to quality teacher education, research culture, and professional development. Organizing a national conference in an online mode reflects the institution's adaptability, vision, and commitment to academic excellence. So, dear participants, an online conference like this symbolizes the true spirit of digital learning. Learning without boundaries. Though we may be physically distant, technology has connected us intellectually and emotionally. I urge all participants to actively engage in the session, interact with experts, reflect on new ideas, and explore innovative ways to integrate digital skills into teacher learning process. Let this conference inspire to us, embrace technology with confidence and creativity, use digital tools ethically and effectively, promote inclusive, learner centered, and flexible education, and prepare our learners for challenges and opportunities of digital age. Before concluding, I once again congratulate all the organizing team for their dedicated efforts and wish the conference every success. I am sure that deliberations, discussions, and outcome of this conference will significantly contribute to the advancement of digital teaching learning practices in our country. In this At this occasion, I request these people to include AI based technologies in next session. We may expect that this college will arrange AI based technological syllabus, whichever is relevant to your education system. With these words, I declare the online national conference on digital teaching learning skills in the 21st century formally inaugurated. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable thoughts and your support. Now, I would like to request today's inaugural function president, that is Dr. V.P. Shikri, sir, the in-charge principal of our college, College of Education, Barshi. Over to Dr. V.P. Shikri, sir.
Respected chief guest of this inaugural function and vice president of Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barshi, Honorable Sri Nandanji Jagdale Sahib, distinguished resource person Professor Dr. Sonam Bansal, Principal Dr. Ganesh Chavan sir, Professor Dr. Suresh Isave sir, and research scholars, respected principals from different colleges and teach educators, esteemed researchers, and participants from across the nation. My dear students, ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure and a deep sense of responsibility to preside over this inaugural function of the online national conference based on digital teaching learning skills in 21st century. I, Professor Dr. Vishnu Shikre, in charge principal of College of Education, Barshi, feel truly honored to address this august gathering of academicians, researchers, and professionals who have is assembled on this virtual platform with a shared commitment to educational advancement. In today's rapidly evolving world, education is undergoing a profound transformation. The 21st century is characterized by technological innovations, global connectivity, and continuous knowledge expansion. In such a dynamic environment, the traditional methods of teaching alone are no longer efficient and sufficient. Teachers are expected not only to possess subject expertise, but also to demonstrate digitally fluency, adaptability, creativity, and critical thinking. Theme of this conference, digital teaching learning skills in 21st century, is therefore highly significant and timely. The integration of digital technologies in education is no longer optional. It has become an essential component of effective pedagogy. From online classrooms and virtual laboratories to learning management systems and AI-based tools, digital platforms have reshaped the way knowledge is delivered, accessed, and assessed. However, technology by itself cannot transform education. It is the teacher who gives direction, meaning, and human touch to technological tools. Therefore, teacher education institutes carry a special responsibility to prepare future educators who are not only technologically competent but also ethically grounded and socially sensitive. Digital skills must go hand in hand with values, empathy, and a learner centered approach. Our institution, established in 1966 by a visionary social reformer, Karmir Dr. Mama Sahib Jagdale, was founded with a noble mission of preparing dedicated and value-oriented teachers. For decades, College of Education Barsi has upheld the ideas of quality, discipline, research orientation, and community engagement. Under the dynamic leadership and continuous support of Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barshi, our college has consistently adopted innovative practices and modern methodologies to pace with the changing educational needs. Organizing this national conference in an online mode itself reflects our adaptability and commitment to digital advancement. This platform enables participations from scholars across geographical boundaries, promoting inclusively and wider academic interaction. I am confident that the deliberations, presentations, and discussions during this conference will generate meaningful insights into emerging digital pedagogies, blended learning models, e-content development, assessment strategies, and research innovations. I sincerely appreciate the efforts of the organizing committee, faculty members, and technical team who have tirelessly to make this event possible. I also extend my heartfelt gratitude to our respected Vice President Sri Nandanji Jagdale Sahib for his constant encouragement and visionary guidance. My special thanks go to all the resource persons and paper presenters who have kindly consented to share their expertise and research contributions. Dear participants, I urge you to take full advantage of this academic opportunity. Let us engage actively, think critically, and collaborate constructively. Let this conference not be limited to theoretical discussions, but inspire practical applications that will enhance the quality of teacher education and classroom practices across the country. As we inaugurate this conference today, let us reaffirm our collective commitment to excellence, innovation, and lifelong learning. May this academic gathering serve as a milestone in strengthening digital competencies and shaping future ready educators. With these words, I declare the online conference on digital teaching learning skills in 21st century with the prime permission of respected Vice President of our Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Barshi, Mr. Nandanji Jagdale Sahib, inaugurated it and wish in grand success. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now we are moving towards to conclude the inaugural function. I would like to request to invite Mr. S.P. Andhare, sir, to convey his vote of thanks of the inaugural function. Over to S.P. Andhare, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all of you, respected dignitaries of the session, honorable chief guest, respected principal, distinguished guest speakers, faculty members, participants, and all dear students. On behalf of Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal's College of Education, Barshi, I feel greatly honored to propose the vote of thanks on the occasion of inaugural ceremony of the one-day online national conference on teaching learning digital skills in the 21st century. First of all, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our honorable chief guest, Mr. Yanyan Jagdale sir, for graciously accepting our invitation and for his inspiring presence and valuable guidance. I extend my grateful thanks to our respected in-charge principal, Dr. V.P. Shikre sir, for his constant support, encouragement, and leadership, which made this conference possible. We are deeply thankful to our distinguished speakers, Dr. Sonam Bansal ma'am, Dr. Ganesh Chavan sir, and Dr. Suresh Isave sir for joining us for this inaugural session. My sincere appreciation goes to convener Dr. P.A. Patil sir for his dedicated efforts in planning and organizing this academic event successfully. I would also like to express my gratitude to the coordinator of IQSC, Mr. M.S. Disle sir, for his valuable coordination and guidance. I would also like to extend our gratitude to Punyashlok Ahilya Devi Holkar Solapur University, Solapur for its academic support and encouragement. My heartful thanks go to all the organizing committee members, faculty members, technical team, and volunteers whose hard work and dedication made this conference successful. Finally, I would like to thank all the participants, researchers, and students for their enthusiastic participation and cooperation in making this conference meaningful and fruitful. Once again, I extend my sincere thanks to everyone present here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The inaugural function session is ended here. Now we will move further for the session one, that is keynote speech of Dr. Sonal Bansal ma'am. We will start the session. I would like to request Dr. R.A. Furde sir to introduce the keynote speech speaker, Dr. Sonal Bansal ma'am. Over to Dr. R.A. Furde sir.
Good morning to everyone. Welcome to all in today's national conference. Myself, Professor Raviraj Furde. I am very glad to introduce today's keynote speaker and very dynamic personality, Dr. Sonam Bansal. Dr. Sonam Bansal, ma'am, Chairperson and Associate Professor, Department of Education, and also Coordinator, Indian Knowledge System, IKS, Gurugram University. Dr. Sonam Bansal is an accomplished academician, researcher, and educationist with over 19 years of experience in teaching, research, and academic leadership. She currently serves as chairperson and associate professor at Gurugram University and has previously held faculty position at Rao Lal Singh College of Education, a government aided institution, and other esteemed colleges. A UGC NET qualified scholar, Dr. Sonam Bansal holds a PhD in education from Punjab University and postgraduate degrees in chemistry, psychology, and education, including an MEd gold medalist, MPhil in both education and chemistry, and a postgraduate diploma in guidance and counseling also. Her experience spans digital pedagogy, AI enhanced learning, inclusive education, and research methodologies, with a strong focus on technology integration in higher education. Dr. Sonam Bansal has made significant contributions to academic research and innovation, with 3 published books, 6 book chapters, and 5 patents related to educational leadership and digital learning. She has authored 35 plus research papers in high impact journals and played a key role in developing 5 MOOCs under the Open Education for a Better World program with UNESCO Slovenia as one of the top 42 mentors from 23 countries selected for the ASEF Classmate 17 school contribution. She has successfully guided global initiatives in open and inclusive education. A sought after keynote speaker and resource person, Dr. Sonam Bansal has delivered 50 plus invited talks at national and international platforms, including Faculty Development Program, HRDC, centers, NCRT, and universities. She has also served as an editor for Sage Publications, a reviewer of academic journals, and a PhD thesis evaluator for various universities. She has supervised 2 PhD scholars and 50 plus MEd dissertations, further contributing to research excellence. Her global recognition extends beyond research with active participation in multidisciplinary international conferences, academic collaborations, and policy making. She has been a governing body member of Rao Lal Singh Shiksha Parishad for 3 years and played a key role in reviewing MOOCs for NCERT, ensuring curriculum alignment and quality enhancement. Dr. Sonam Bansal's outstanding contributions have earned her numerous prestigious awards, including the Best Teacher Award, Gurugram University 2021, Swami Vivekananda Changemaker Award 2021, Research Excellence Award 2024, and Best Paper Award 2023. She has also received a MOOC presentation fellowship from UNESCO Slovenia and has been honored for her contributions to education, culture, and research. A lifelong learner and innovator, Dr. Sonam Bansal holds lifetime memberships in leading academic organizations, including AIAER, GERA, ICTE, CTEF, Punjab and Chandigarh chapter, and AIATE. She continues to drive technology-driven pedagogy, digital transformation, and inclusive education, shaping the future of higher education and research in India and beyond. Thank you. Thank you to all.
Thank you very much, sir, for the detailed introduction of the ma'am. Now, I would like to request, I would like to invite Dr. Sonal Bansal, madam, to deliver her keynote speech on the topic for the keynote speech is e-content development. Over to Dr. Sonal Bansal, ma'am.
Thank you very much for this nice introduction. Honorable Chief Guest of the program, N.N. Jagdale sir, Vice President Dr. V.P. Shikre, Principal Dr. Ganesh Chavan sir, and all the educationists, dignitaries, and participants. A very good morning to one and all. And I'm so thankful to the organizers for inviting me here in this wonderful talk. So, the topic that I have given today is e-content development. That is, e-content development is very long and detailed topic. So, just I wanted to say that education today is no longer, confined to the classrooms and the textbooks only. Why digital technologies are important, why we need the why we need to change the traditional teaching methods in this rapid evolving world of technology enabled learning environments, which kind of content we need to develop, how we need to develop the content, because all the time we are using technology here and there. We are using our mobile phones, we are using internet and so many resources, from the net, by using chat gpt or many generative ai softwares also. But how we need to make our teaching and learning in a contented way, how we can develop uh, you can say that informative content, so that we can engage all the learners in a better way, so that the content can be shared, can be created, and can be consumed in a better way, right? So that is e-content development. As if I'm saying, according to your UNESCO in 2023, why we need to do that? uh, Over 1.5 million learners globally shifted towards digital learning platforms during this pandemic, right? So the global e-learning market is projected to reach, USD approximate 645 billion by 2020. So that's the need of the time, that we need to learn, right? So what we have to do exactly, which kind of content we need to develop, how we can develop the content, what are the various instructional designs that we need to follow, I will, my speech will be divided into two parts. First, I will discuss a theoretical part, and then I will tell you one or two or three, or according to the time, to the softwares, practical softwares, that how you can develop the content in a practical way. So first of all, I'm sharing my screen. I think I'm audible to each and everyone. My voice is audible.
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Your screen is visible, ma'am. Madam, please unmute yourself, ma'am. Bansal, ma'am, you have been muted. Please unmute yourself. Request to ask. Ask.
Now, my voice is audible now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you are.
Just for kind of input, just tell me which kind of content till now you have created and by using which software. Any of you, please tell me.
Ma'am, generally when we see the content that we create, I'm working for a school, so we are creating school related content like worksheets, maybe PowerPoint presentations, and maybe notes also for a certain extent.
Right. Thank you very much for your input. But if we need to generate a content in an interactive way by using gaming softwares, by using, by creating the content in the form of gamification, right?
Kahoot
By
is what we're using. Kahoot we had
not
used
only
it.
Kahoot, not only Kahoot, there are so many softwares that we can use in our teaching and learning. In fact, we can show to our learners by using simulations by doing experiments of physics, chemistry, bio, mathematics, environmental science, and so many. There are so many virtual labs available that we can use. So I already told you, according to a global e-learning, by 2020, more than 645 billion, the target is there that they can reach to this e-learning or digital learning. Okay, all of you are aware of this picture. सभी जानते होंगे इस पिक्चर में क्या शो हो रहा है. What is showing on this image means, if a teacher at the same time thinking that everybody, including all the learners, that can rise to this particular tree, that is practically not possible, because every student is different, every learner is different, and the situation of every learner is also different, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
according to that, what we need to do? See, in fact, in India, our government has done so many digital initiatives in the form of creation of Swayam platform, that is online platform that can offer free learning courses. Swayam Prabha, there are so many DTH channels are also there, and there is a new platform, Swayam Plus. You can write down also Swayam Plus, where you can search the content according to your need. You can complete that MOOC course as per your own pace, and you need not to pay anything. So that is Swayam Plus. Swayam Plus is a course where you can access the content, and you can complete that content according to your way and time, and as per the requirement of that particular need and all that. So there are many other softwares also. Diksha is there, PME Vidya is there, ePathshala, there's a lot of content including EPG Pathshala and National Digital Library, and NDEAR, National Education Research and Development Cell, and National Academic Repository, basically virtual labs. I already told you there are government initiatives also, and there are so many other things are. E-Yatra, spoken tutorials, Nishtha, Vidyadan, Shiksha Vani, Anuvadini. If you search there Anuvadini, there are so many tools, from text to speech, speech to text, from text to image creation to video generation. So many digital education initiatives are done by the our Indian government, so that the learners can use that content and they can interact in a better way, right? So what are the building blocks of e-content? Which kind of content we can create and how we can create that content? We can create e-content in the form of text, in the form of videos, in the form of audios, in the form of animations, in the form of interactive activities, by using gaming softwares, by using comic in the form of comic way, by using story creation tools, yeah, right, by using small interactive gaming activities. And in that gaming activities you can give them a kind of content that you taught in the class, right? And you can create videos and simulations. So many skill development content generation is also there. So you can use that content and you can create that content. But for that, which what are the various types of e-content we need to create? Like, if I'm talking about text based content, so what I can do in that text based content, it includes e-textbooks, PDFs, study guides, and you can say that the discussion forums also. In the discussion forum, you can create your content, you can write down the content from text to speech. So many things are there. And if we're talking about the multimedia content, you can create video lectures, animations, podcasts, and questions in between the videos. First, for checking the the interactive level of the participants, means how they are watching that particular video. क्या वो वीडियो को बीच में मतलब जैसे हम भी कभी कोई वीडियो देखते हैं, तो व्हाट वी कैन डू इज एक्चुअली 15 मिनट्स का वीडियो है तो हम उसको छोड़ छोड़ कर देखना शुरू कर देते हैं. तो इन दैट वे द लर्निंग कैनॉट बी, understanding cannot be developed. So in that way, what the teacher can do, teacher can put the questions in between the video. But how you can create that questions in between the video, that is again a kind of, by using which software we can create that content. So a complete lesson plan can be created by using that e-content. And others are adaptive content, means AI personal learning modules. If we're talking about the generative AI tools and AI personalized tools, so which content can be developed according to the my need. If the teacher has given me a PDF, but I'm unable to read that content, so what I can exactly do, that is the adaptive content. So how can I adapt that content according to the my need? So for example, I have to read that PDF, so what I can do, where I have to put that PDF so that the content can be converted into the audio, right? And the interactive content also, that includes simulations, quizzes, gamified content. So how you can create that, and which way we need to adopt by using that content. Now, what is the importance of developing that e-content? If I'm talking about the accessibility, learners can access their content anytime, anywhere, and according to their own pace, in fact, because sometimes internet connectivity is not there, so the content is there with them in the LMS and they can access anytime according to their own need, right? If I'm talking about the personalized learning, yes, you can change the content in many ways. There are so many tools in which you can change the content. One tool of AI is their Notebook LM, where you can create in that Notebook LM, you can just put your content in the form of PDF. It will give you a summary, it will give you a or it can generate your audio for you, it can create a mind map for you. I will show you after this. So you can adapt the content according to your own progress. Then third is the engagement of the, that is very very important. You are able to develop the content, but how we can engage the learners in a multiple way, you can say that, for how we can create the increase the attention and the participation of the learners, right? Because if we are teaching online, sometimes we think that we don't know exactly what the learners are doing at the other hand, right? So in between polls can be created by the lesson, in between gamified content can be created, and how to promote the inclusivity means, for that we need to develop digital content support, for visually impaired, for neurodiverse learners, for multilingual learners. That all includes, you can say that, instructional designing. That is very, very important. If I'm talking about the pedagogy technology we are using, but not only technology, what we need to do exactly, we need to use pedagogy in between, we need to use technology, and we need to uh, simulate that content in our pedagogical aspect. So what is pedagogy? Pedagogy की जरूरत क्यों है? हम वैसे भी तो lesson plan create करते हैं, class में जाके पढ़ाते हैं. Why we need to develop pedagogy? Because if we are developing a pedagogy in our class, we can teach the content in a better way. We exactly know what are our objectives of teaching, what are learning outcomes, what is the content I need to teach in my class for 1 hour, for half an hour, what are the various methods that I will going to use, and what are the evaluation criteria that I have adopted. If I'm talking about the online evaluation criteria, online assessment criteria, then there are so many self-assessment tools, so many gamified tools. But for that, you have to think beforehand that this activity can be played for this particular topic, and this activity can be played for this particular topic, right? मैंने अभी एक वर्ड यूज किया था, कंटेंट क्रिएशन. Pedagogy is teacher oriented, means you have to the teacher has to develop the content. But if I'm talking about heutagogy, that takes towards self creation of the content by using digitalization, by using digital pedagogy, by using online softwares, by using various apps, so हमें कहाँ पे लेके जाना है? हमें कंटेंट स्टूडेंट्स को सेल्फ क्रिएशन की तरफ लेके जाना है. कैसे लेके जाएंगे? पहले पेडागोजी, द टीचर हैज टू यूज दैट काइंड ऑफ पेडागोजी इन द क्लास, एंड देन सेकंड इज एंड्रोगोजी. व्हाट इज एंड्रोगोजी? एंड्रोगोजी इज एडल्ट लर्निंग, जिसमें हम स्टूडेंट्स को कंटेंट इंडिपेंडेंट बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं. मींस वो यहाँ पे सेल्फ डायरेक्शन की तरफ हम उनको लेके जाते हैं. एंड ह्यूटागोजी सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन, सेल्फ क्रिएशन, राइट? यहाँ पे एक डायरेक्शन हम उनको देते हैं, यस आपको इस तरीके से इस काम को करना है. एंड थर्ड वन इज द ह्यूटागोजी, वेयर दे आर सेल्फ क्रिएट, दे आर सेल्फ मास्टर्स ऑफ देयर ओन कंटेंट. नाउ दे हैव रीच्ड टू द एक्सटेंट दैट दे कैन डेवलप देयर ओन कंटेंट, राइट? यहाँ तक समझ आ गया? एनी क्वेश्चन अप टू हियर?
No question.
No question. If I'm talking about instruct now, for developing that content in a synchronized manner, we need to develop various, there are so many instructional design models are there, so we need to go to according to that instructional design. Why? Because in that way we can go in a step by step. So there are so many models. TPAC model is there, जिसको techno pedagogical model भी बोलते हैं. Summer model is there. I will elaborate you one by one. Then RAT model is there, ADDIE model is there, 4CID model, like SURE model, COI model, constructivism, constructivist learning model, inquiry based learning, problem based learning, flipped classroom, flipped learning, where you can give the content in advance and the students learn that content at their home, and next day or some another day you can discuss that content in your class. The HITS model is there, Bloom's taxonomy is there, and UDL framework is there, right? So if I'm talking about ADDIE model, in ADDIE model, this is a kind of instructional design that everybody needs to follow when we are talking about development of e-content, right? So A stands for analysis, analyze the content. D is design, how you can design that content, and again D is develop, how you can develop that content. And then I is implementation, and E is evaluation, right? In development, these things are necessary, means how we can develop that content, what are the various tests that we need to follow. So ADDIE model was originally invented by Florida State University. That stands for, I already told you, analyze the content, design the content, develop the content, implement the content, and evaluate the content. And how we can do that? So before proceeding further, let me tell you various models that I already discussed with you in this. The various models that I shown you here, TPAC model. So what is TPAC model? See, if I'm talking about the pedagogy, if I'm talking about the pedagogy, four aspects are important: objectives, content, methodology, and evaluation. But if I'm talking about the techno-pedagogical models, so what we need to do exactly, there are 7 aspects that are very, very necessary. Not only technology, not only pedagogy, but not only content, but a simulation of amalgamate of all the things that is very, very necessary. Means we need to know about the content knowledge, then pedagogical knowledge, and third is technological knowledge. And this is the this is the diagram of techno pedagogical content knowledge, where see, technological pedagogical, TK stands for technological knowledge, CK stands for content knowledge, and pedagogical, PK stands for pedagogical knowledge. And when we combine these things, then that again the combinations are there, and the last combination is there. Technological knowledge is also there, pedagogical knowledge should be there, and content knowledge should also be there. So this is the exact package that comes under TPAC model, right? And how we can use TPAC model, I'm showing you an example, and simultaneously I show you the various softwares also. See, now पेडागोजी एग्जैक्टली है क्या? अब कई बार ये क्वेश्चन होता है जब हम सिर्फ थ्योरी पढ़ा के छोड़ देते हैं, तो पार्टिसिपेंट्स का मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम क्वेश्चन होता है, जी हम इस टीपैक मॉडल को आपने बता दिया कंटेंट नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, पेडागोजिकल नॉलेज, हम स्टूडेंट्स के साथ यूज कैसे करेंगे? हाउ वी कैन यूज दैट नॉलेज इन अ प्रैक्टिकल वे विद द लर्नर्स? सो आई हैव एन एग्जांपल हियर. सी, first of all, let us take a simple topic of science called as electric circuit, right? Electric circuit हमने स्टूडेंट्स को पढ़ा दिया, क्लास में पढ़ा दिया. Then what the teacher exactly will do, if he or she has to use that TPAC model in the class or the techno-pedagogical model in the class. This is just an example. You can use that in another way also, but this is just an example. So first of all, divide the students into small groups. For example, in your class there are 20 students, there are 30 students, so we divided the students into in the group of 4 or 5, right? And after discussing the topic with each other, now they are asked to join and solve a quiz. Which platform we will use to solve that quiz, I'm showing you here. That includes blank labels, requires students to drag and drop activity in a proper labels. So there is a software, there is a simple app that with the name called as psschool.in. Just a minute. psschool.in. psschool.in. See, this is a simple gaming platform that you can use from your mobiles also. My screen is visible now. My screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, thank you. See, this is simple content that you can see. Here are the content related to maths, grammar, vocabulary, stories. For example, I'm choosing a content of class 7th, let us science, topic science. I'm taking here electric bell circuit. यही टॉपिक मैंने यूज करा, इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट मैंने लिया. अब जहां पे स्टूडेंट्स को हमने पढ़ा दिया, उसके बाद क्या करेंगे? अब सही पार्ट को सही जगह पे ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करना है. मैं रैंडमली कर रही हूँ, आप इसको चेक करके, जब टीचर ने पढ़ा दिया तो हम इसको ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप कर रहे हैं, सिंपल. See, this is an activity that you can give to the students, just a link or the smart board, and you can ask them to complete this activity. Right? Now, see, the red part shows that we have given wrong answers. So this is you can say that show right answers. So this is how the students get instant feedback by their own, right? So this is a good attempt. Means you can, like this way, you can give a small activity to the students after teaching this particular topic in the class, right? Now, after this, now again come to that slide. Now, drag and drop and place the labels to the answer key. There is another software called as learning apps. इसको नोट कर लो, अभी भी बताऊंगी. पहले इसको कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं, फिर सारे सॉफ्टवेयर्स को वन बाय वन एग्जांपल के द्वारा बताऊंगी. Learning apps is also a gaming software where there are so many already prepared games, already prepared. You can content is available in the form of assessment, in the form of evaluative part. So you can choose any of that and you can give to the students according to your own need. You even no need to create the content every time. You can just scroll that app and you can search the content related to your need and you can give to the participants so that they can solve the content in a wonderful way by using e-content and all that. So after then the students are asked to record. अब फर्स्ट पार्ट हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया. for more understanding, for a better understanding, what we will do, we just give the students to ask them to record a 1 minute or 2 minute video on a subtopic of the main content by using Screencast-O-Matic. अब इसका नाम Screencast है. Screencast-O-Matic एक सॉफ्टवेयर है जिसमें आप फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है, जिसमें आप स्क्रीन रिकॉर्ड कर सकते हैं फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट 15 मिनट्स के लिए, और सिर्फ अपना फेस भी और तीनों चीजें, मतलब आप साइमल्टेनियसली एक जगह पे आपका फेस भी आएगा, स्क्रीन भी रिकॉर्ड होगी, एनीथिंग यू कैन डू विद दिस, राइट? So you can record this video. In fact, what you can exactly, sometimes in our class there are so many students that are not you can say that confident, like sometimes हमें होता है जब first time हम video बना रहे हैं, we are not just wanted to show our face and all that. So what we can exactly do, if the students are for small class, for 6th 7th 8th class, so you can give them a demo on Flip. अब इसका नाम फ्लिप है, पहले फ्लिप ग्रिड होता था. तो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू कैन डू, आप फ्लिप पे जाकर एक वीडियो बना सकते हैं 1 मिनट का 2 मिनट का, स्टूडेंट्स को कुछ भी देकर उसमें आपका फेस छुपा सकते हैं बाय पुटिंग अ इमोजी ओवर देयर. So in this way, in a playway method, students can just record their video, they can speak out something, and in this way they can develop the confidence among in this way, right? And then now the students have to discuss the type of elective circuit by creating a page or a flowchart or a drawing by using PictoChart or Google Drawing, right? Or you can say that in Canvas. And after that, the teacher can give an assignment into the Google Classroom or into the any another LMS, Moodle or Canvas, any LMS the teacher can be created for giving this kind of content to the learners, right? And after getting enough knowledge by using various means of technological resources, now the students should compile evidence what they have created actually. अब एक पार्ट पे उनको कहाँ पे क्या करना है, अब हम एक कोलैबोरेटिव टूल यूज करेंगे जिसका नाम पैडलेट है. आई थिंक मैनी ऑफ यू हैव यूज्ड पैडलेट और नॉट, टेल मी. पैडलेट सबने यूज कर रखा है? यस प्लीज. सो उस कोलैबोरेशन फॉर्म में अब पैडलेट पे आप एक वॉल क्रिएट कर सकते हैं और स्टूडेंट्स ने जो भी कंटेंट रिकॉर्ड करा है दे कैन पुट देयर कंटेंट ऑन दैट वॉल, राइट? और ऑन गूगल स्लाइड्स और ट्रेलो, वेकलेट, बुक क्रिएटर एंड मेनी मोर. So these all are the softwares that you can use exactly after creating the content for collaboration and for creating the content in a practical way. ठीक है, यहाँ तक क्लियर हो गया? Yes, please. I need an input in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the content created by the students only. Infographics on Canva and PictoChart and the Google Drawings, I already told you. So the how you can create that content, that is very, very again meaningful. Second model is called as summer model. Summer model where S stands for substitution, A stands for augmentation, M stands for modification, and R stands for redefinition. Means traditional teaching can be replaced by the online learning, online board, and then modification, technology amalgamate, and then redefinition. Means how to create new tasks, new content by using how we can transform the content in a better way. And this is another example of by using summer model, that one class teacher is there, उन्होंने एक बुक बनाया, उसके रिसोर्स को एपिक में लाइक इन द सोर्स लाइक एपिक और कुछ भी बुक बनाया जिसको फिजिकल रीडिंग के लिए अवेलेबल नहीं था, तो उन्होंने उसको टेक्स्ट टू स्पीच सॉफ्टवेयर का यूज करके उस डॉक्यूमेंट को in the form of music स्टूडेंट्स को दिया सुनने के लिए. And after that they were asked to create a story by using a storyboard or a Pixton software in the form of comics, right? So in that way the students have to create that content after using this content, after reading the content, after listening the content text to speech form में, और फिर उसको story board में convert करके उनको बताया गया, right? इसमें भी another example एक geography lesson का दिया हुआ है कि किस तरीके से आप एक टॉपिक को इन द फॉर्म ऑफ बाय यूजिंग समर मॉडल उसमें आप पढ़ा सकते हैं. लाइक पहले सब्स्टिट्यूशन में क्या है कि आप एक प्रेजी पे जिसमें आप साथ साथ आंसर्स भी आपको मिलते हैं, यू कैन क्रिएट द कंटेंट एंड देन यू कैन ऑगमेंट द कंटेंट बाय यूजिंग इंटरेक्टिव मल्टीमीडिया, बाय यूजिंग ऑडियोज, वीडियोज एंड द hyperlinks of 3D or 7D by searching the content in that way, and then modify the content and redefine by using explore the locale of with Google Earth and many other virtual softwares are there where you can show them exactly these kind of things, right? And third is rat model. Rat model basically where R stands for replacement, A stands for amplification, and T stands for transformation. Here obviously traditional blackboard is changed with the modern, and amplification matlab now how we have to increase the productivity of the participants. Then how they can increase? By transforming the content, by creating their content, by showing them a simulation, by showing them a kind of, you can say that the software, by using Verbella, second virtual life, जहाँ पे उनको प्रैक्टिकली एक्सपीरियंस करवाएंगे जाकर आप उस ऐप में, जिससे कि वो उसको वर्चुअली जो है महसूस करेंगे कि जैसे कि वो रियलिटी में वहां पे हैं. So this is how this model can be used, and this is another example where you can use this rat model. And the last one is pick rat model, where P stands for passive, I stands for interactive, and C stands for creative. See here pick rat and rat is a kind of interaction. See here there is a teacher's role, rat मतलब टीचर ने ट्रेडिशनल टीचिंग को मॉडर्न से रिप्लेस करा. And here the students, first of the students are passive in the class, right? In the first phase, in the interaction matrix, in the first line, the students are passive, and teachers only has to use the content in a by using create the content and use the e-content in the class by using different softwares, right? And the second phase, the students are come in the phase of interactive form, right? And where they will interact, like the teacher has created a wall in the form of collaborative way. Let's suppose Padlet, Wakelet, so many softwares are there where you can create the content in a practical way, and the students can interact here, and they can transform the learning in that way. And C is creative. So now C and T means creative and transformative. Now in the last phase, the students in the phase that they can create their own content, they can transform the content into the real learning. So इस जर्नी को हमने यहाँ से यहाँ पे लेके जाना है. तो उसके लिए हमें क्या करना होगा, इसमें थोड़ी थोड़ी एग्जांपल्स मैं आपको बता देती हूँ. जैसे यहाँ पे एड पजल मतलब इंटरेक्टिव है और एम्पलीफाई भी है. टीचर ने एक वीडियो बनाया, उसको एड पजल पे डाला, एड पजल पे अपने वीडियोस के बीच में क्वेश्चंस इनपुट करें और स्टूडेंट्स को दिया करने के लिए, जिसमें कि वो इंटरेक्टिव फॉर्म में आ गए. ऐसी अलग अलग एग्जाम्पल्स अलग अलग फॉर्म में यहाँ पे दी हुई हैं. गूगल मीट का, जैसे गूगल मीट का लिंक दिया, इंटरेक्ट कर रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पे क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहे हैं. बाय क्रिएटिंग पोल्स, by the teacher can create the polls in the online class and all that, right? And here are the data analysis tools are there, and so many other Google Slides, Nearport, so many tools are there that you can use. Here the example of Flipgrid, I already told you an example of flip means the students have to create the video by hiding their face in the by putting an emoji in front of their face, and the students can create infographics. Here I already show you the students have created infographics and all that, right? So now come to the software. I just wanted to how you can simulate practically, how you can simulate. Just a minute. Here I'm showing you a software with the name of Fate Simulation. PHET simulation. See, free of cost, the content you can assess, you can simulate. Now see, अगर मैं यहाँ सिमुलेशन पे क्लिक करती हूँ, ऑल सिम्स, फिजिक्स, मैथ, स्टैटिस्टिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, अर्थ, स्पेस, बायोलॉजी, all the content is available. If I'm clicking here on all sims, see, ये सारे सिमुलेटेड एक्सपेरिमेंट्स हैं जो कि हम लैब में जाकर समझा सकते हैं, बट प्रैक्टिकली इट इज नॉट फिजिबल फॉर मी टू गो टू द लैब एंड टू डू ईच एंड एवरी एक्सपेरिमेंट. सो एज अ टीचर व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई कैन डू, I can use this software to teach the students in a better way so that they can understand by using this practical virtual simulation, right? So I'm showing you a topic, for example, let's suppose chemistry, right? So these are the topics I can search. In physics these topics are there, in maths these topics are there, and according to the grade you can choose. For example, you need high university high school or university content, you can click here. You need maths content, you can click here. And if you want a compatibility base, means which kind of content you just need, let's suppose HTML, Java, or all, see, Flash. So which kind of content you just want to explore, you can choose that accordingly. Let's suppose I just wanted to show you one simulation here. See, so if I'm clicking here, So this is a simulation. I want to compare buoyancy. This is a concept of buoyancy. I want to show the students how this concept will work. See, the fluid is here water. I'm changing the fluid with seawater, let's suppose, right? And here the force is gravity. If I'm clicking here on gravity and buoyancy also, two factors I'm checking, and I'm checking the mass value of each and everything. Now I'm putting this into this and that into here like this. And now I'm giving this level down, and again I'm putting this here. Why this floats and why this drop down? So this concept can be found. Let's say now I'm increasing the kg, and now I'm increasing decreasing this. When the mass is 1 kg, both float. When the mass increases, then this box cannot be go there down, and this goes down. Why this happens in sea water? So this if this is the thing, we can check same mass. If I'm checking same volume, I'm clicking here. Now I can change the fluid also. Let's suppose honey, let's suppose water, let's suppose gas oil, let's suppose oil, anything, right? So you can give a practical simulation to the students by changing these kind of practical aspects, by changing the volume, by changing the mass, by changing sink density. If you want to show you the concept of density, then you can choose density, and you can ask the students, you can give a practical demo to the students in front of them, and they can understand the concept in a better way, right? Up to here, any question? आप इस सिमुलेशन को यूज करके देखिएगा. दिस इज वेरी वंडरफुल एंड स्टूडेंट्स कैन लर्न देयर बाय देयर ओन वे इन फैक्ट, राइट? My screen is visible,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
right? So this is a fate simulation. I just wanted to tell you. Another is ebook. If you want to create ebook, so here is a ebook creator. Let's suppose if I'm clicking here on book creator, this is another app, book creator. So you can create your ebook, and this is again a wonderful. If you are a teacher, then if you want to create your own book, you have to join as a teacher. Otherwise, if somebody will join your book, then you have to join as a student. Let's suppose you want to join somebody else's book, then you have to click here on join. See, in book creator, you can create 40 books for free. 40 books for free, right? Here I'm showing you the previous books that I have created, and then I'll show you how you can create your own ebook. Just a minute. Mhm. We have created all the C. These are the modules that I have created with the help of this. Let's suppose I'm showing you this pedagogy, andragogy, and heutagogy. This is the one module I have created with the help of this ebook. So what exactly you have to do? You have to just a link of this ebook to the learners, and they can read the book. They can see the videos. They can see the e-content that you have created in with this link only, right? And the beautiful part of this app is there. If you are not able to read, then it will read for you. If you click read to me, ये आपके लिए खुद से pedagogy, andragogy, ये मेरे लिए read कर रहा है. I need not to read the content. And if this is the front page of the module, if I'm clicking here, this is the table of the content and the objectives, and then the beautiful quote. This is the representation of your content, and here is the video. So I need not to go anywhere. I just have to click here, and the video will going to be displayed in this software only, right? Like this, right? And again, after reading the content, go to the next page. Again, the video is there, images are there. You can record your own voice, you can record your own video in this software, anything you can do, right? Again, the video is there. Again, the content, andragogy, what is andragogy? So again, the video, what the difference between the three, how pedagogy is related to andragogy and how andragogy is related to heutagogy. See the difference, what is heutagogy, how they are different, right? The diagrams, beautiful diagrams, the quotations. So again, the video, pedagogy, andragogy, and heutagogy, right? And then this is a difference, and again a visual simulation. See, so these all are the, see, this is prepared in the pictochart, and you can put directly here after preparing the content on pictochart. You can put the content here in this way, pedagogy, images, right? So see, this is one module that I have created with the help of this. And what exactly you can do at the end of the page, after creating one module, one lesson, one topic, what you can exactly do, you can give a link of any game related to that particular topic. I will show you one of the gaming software also. You can give a kind of quiz or the kind of assignment by using Kahoot, by using Blocket. There are so many in the softwares where you can give the content in a practical way to the students. So after this, everything has to be there with this link only. You can assess the students, you can give the content, you can give the videos, every kind of content you can give to the learners by this, right? Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to learn?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so for that, what exactly you have to do? You have to go to the, let's suppose, library, and you have to click here on new book, right? When you will click here on new book, it will give you these kind of interface. There are so many templates are also. These are the templates. Means, for example, you want to wish somebody, you want to cook a kind of recipe, photo book, you want to collect your photos of the past photos of year this, of year this, of month this. So you can do that also. You can create a kind of newspaper collection. That is entirely according to your need of the time, for which purpose you want to create that ebook, right? And after that, you have, or if you need a blank template, you can choose a blank template, and there are the blank templates. Means landscape, comic, one by one. I need landscape 4.3 this, so I have chosen this. Okay, it just asked me that I have created so many ebooks, because 40 ebooks I have already created. So this is not giving me a free access, so I'm just taking the ebook that I already created for this, for the sake of learners and all that. So this is the front page of the ebook, first page, right? What I exactly have to do for for pasting the content here, I have to click here on this plus sign. When I'm clicking here this on with this plus sign, these options are there: images, camera, pen, text. I need to put a text here. Let's suppose creating a e content development. I want to create a module on e-content development. E-content development, right? So what I exactly can do, I can bold this content, I can make this italic, I can underline this, I can make this content with a hyperlink. I can add a hyperlink here of the book that I have created. So when the person will click here, that content will get opened where you from where you have put this hyperlink with this, right? Or you want to type something in the form of speaking, you can do that. See, it will going to read for you, and after doing this, you have to click here. If you want to speak something, if you have to click here. Means you want to write with the help of speaking, you can do exactly here. So allow while using this app. So now whatever I'm speaking is going to be recorded here. You can see that whatever I'm speaking is going to be recorded directly here. I'm not writing anything. This app exactly is going to write for me whatever I'm speaking. So in this way, you can write your content by speaking, and it will going to write for you, right? So this is a wonderful app. You can use that. Okay, after putting the content in this way, you can click here stop, right? If you want to keep this content, you can keep. If you want to delete the content, you can delete, right? And after doing this, you have to click here done. So this is a front page. And let's suppose you want to make your content front page more usable, or more good way. What you can exactly do, uh, just a minute. So you can make a kind of template like this. You can choose a template from this. I need a border. So what I exactly will do, I will go to the borders and I will choose a border. See, so the border of the front page is here. So now I need to create a image in the front page. Then what I will do, click here on images and search image from me, content development images, right? And click here. So in the library, there are few images it will show you. So you can choose any. Let's suppose I want to choose this and click here on add. The file that I have choose come here and I can put the image that I have taken here. I can make the image larger size, smaller size, anything I can do with this image. After making first page, I have to go to second page. Right now, again, I have to go to the plus sign and I can click here on camera. See, right, when you will click on camera, it will going to record your image. Because I am already on the camera, I think it will make me a kind of discomfort, because it will double camera will not going to be there. So you can click here on camera. If you want to draw something, you can click here on pen. I want to choose a pen of this color. And again, if you need a magic link, you can choose any of this also. I need a pen or brush or this pencil, so I can choose anything and want to draw something in this way, right? And the beautiful part of this is it will give you a direction. When you can put emojis according to your own choice also. And if I'm clicking here on magic ink, yeah, magic link, see, so the content will going to be created for you like this way. So you can draw something, you can put something, you can erase something. If you don't like, you can erase something like this, right? Okay. And if you want to edit, you can edit this. Anything you can do with this, right? So this is the second part. You can add as many things as you want. And after doing this, click here on done. So the second page of this is also created. Now go to the third page. If I'm clicking here on plus sign, you can write down the text. Any text you want to write down, you want to speak something, it will going to record for you again. And this is the third page, right? If you want to record something, so start recording. So now so the recording part, where you can use this recording, let's suppose you have given a book of 10 pages to your learner of a particular topic, and you can give the instructions at the end that after reading the content, after seeing the video of this particular content, what exactly you can do. You have to go there and you have to click on the link, and you have to do your own assessment by clicking here, and you have to be given marks out of this and that and all that, right? So you can give this kind of instruction. And after that, use this recording or delete this recording. You can listen. If you want to use the recording, click here on use recording. And now you can make the size of this recording larger, and you can give a message directly, right? And here you can use this media, you can use templates, you can choose shapes. Here I'm using this shape. So I'm giving a message directly here. Listen this audio. Here I'm giving a message. Listen this audio carefully. Right? So now I have given a message in this also. Right? So this is how you can make your content more impressive, more interesting. Right? Click here on this media. You can use templates. Any template you can choose. Right? See, let's suppose you want to brainstorm something, you want to give a kind of matrix and tables, my book, anything. So these are the templates you can choose directly, and you can put the content in that template also, right? And again, click here, go to the media. You can choose any kind of icon. I exactly show you, I need this kind of conversation, so I choose these icons, right? So I need a home also or school also. So you can choose the templates according to your own choice, according to your own need of that time, right? And the files, if you want to choose a kind of file from your desktop, you can choose that. And after doing this, this your third page is also, fourth page is also created. Now click here, again go to the media. Again, if you want to embed something, let's suppose you want to embed a kind of video. Do you know how you can embed a video from YouTube? Yes or no?
You can show us an example.
Let's suppose I'm going to you to my okay canvas. I'm showing my platform to you and I will put that video here. Just a minute. Canvas. Let me log in. Canvas is a platform where you can create your content. You can create your MOOC courses free of cost. Here I just want to put a let's suppose modules. Let's suppose I want to use this video. I want to use this video. What I will do, copy embed code, right? Now go to the app, put the embed code here and confirm. So the video comes here. The video that was in the app, in the YouTube, or you can directly choose from the view YouTube and the video directly comes here. And you can give a message here, watch the video carefully and you can, now what exactly you can do, that is entirely your thinking, your brainstorming. After watching this video, you can give a message that you have to solve the assessment by watching this video again and by solving the questions that are here in between the video. And how you can create questions in between the video, I'm showing you in my next tool. Here if you want to click here and go to the media, again embed, I already told you, and these are the apps that are already in collaboration with this: Canva, Jiffy, Google Drive, Google Maps. You can directly put a content from these apps, right? And go to the this I already show you, and go to the apps. So this is the all the content that I just wanted to show here. And after making this book of 5 or 6 pages, you have to go here. Now your book is ready. You can check the book that we have created, right? And if you want to edit the video, if you want that that somebody will read your book, you can click here, read for me. If you want to edit the video, go to the edit part, and after that you can share, right? So this is the book. I can share this book. I can assign, I can publish, I can collaborate, I can download, I can print this book. Anything I can do with this, and this is a collaborative tool, right? And if you want to add your collaborators as a teacher, you want to create the book, you can add many more persons. Likewise, I have added one of my student here with the name Naveen. So he helped me here. So you can, this is a collaborative tool. You can create a lot of books here and you can share with the learners. And the wonderful part of this is that this kind of content is with you all the lifetime if you have your credentials with you, right? Any question up to here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So next, how much time I have?
It is almost done, ma'am.
Okay, I'm showing you the last tool and then I will
Okay.
wind up my presentation, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
I just asked you that how you can put questions in between the video. So there is an app with the name of Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is an interactive tool where you can put questions in between your in between the videos. First of all, you have to sign up. If you are a teacher, you have to sign up as a teacher. And uh, what exactly you have to do here, there are the ready-made content also. If you don't have time to create your own content, what exactly you can do, you have to go to the search option. Here you can search any kind of content you need, right? Let's suppose my content that we have already created, these are the already created content. If you want to create new quiz, you can have to click here. If you want to discover something, you have to click here. And if you want to add something new, you have to click here on add new, right? So here you can create video, quiz, slides. There are so many new things comes in the Edpuzzle, so you can do any kind of thing. And now my part is that how we can add questions in between the video. First of all, you have to put click on the plus sign and download a video. to your desktop or directly upload a video from the YouTube by clicking here on the plus sign. I already have a video. What I exactly can do, this is the video that I have already created, and I have put this video after creation of this video, and this again is recorded in the Screencast-O-Matic only. All the content is free. I have given nothing I have to pay again for these apps, right? So first I have recorded the video in Screencast-O-Matic. First of all, created the PowerPoint presentation or the content in an interactive way, then record the video for 5 minutes or 6 to 8 minutes on Screencast-O-Matic, then put the video on YouTube or on directly on this software and put the questions in between that. And how you can do that, and these dots shows that there are the questions here, right? How you can do that, click here on edit. When you will click here on edit part, it will show you three options: cut, voiceover, or questions. When I'm clicking here on cut, you can click the you can cut the starting part or the ending part. If I'm clicking here on voiceover, in voiceover you can do that. You can put your own voice in between. And if, just a minute, here are the questions. I think my free part is over. It is going me again back and back. Just a minute. I'm showing you on this video. Click here on edit. Okay. In voiceover, you can add voice in between, and in questions, you can add questions. Let's suppose you want to add which kind of questions you can add here. You can add multiple choice question, open-ended questions, and note. If I want to add a question here at 4.06 time, then what exactly I have to do? I have to go here on multiple choice question, type my question related to this, which kind of lifestyle is showing in the image, for example, or showing in the video, right? Is showing in the video, right? So first, let's suppose first part is nuclear is the right part, right? And second, joint is the wrong answer. Click here on wrong. You can add more options also. You can add images in between the question. You can even record the question, right? Record your audio and put the question. And here are, you can add more answer choices. Let's suppose third choice is also right. I'm clicking here, right? And after that you can give feedback. Yes, very good, if the student has done good, right? And after that you have to click here on save. So the question that we have created comes here directly, right? If I want to add open-ended questions, I want the students and give audio responses, you have to click this button on. Now the students can record their responses in the form of audio, right? So let's suppose I want to add another open-ended questions here. Why in the present time there is lacking of communication? Let's suppose we have given this question to the participants, and we have given them choices. They can record their responses in the form of audio after watching this video. Click here on save. So the question is added here. When the students will watch the video and when they will come here, first they have to answer the question, then they can move forward. So this is how you can put the questions in between your video, right? And at the end you can put a note directly. You can give a note, right? And after giving all the questions in between the video, you have to click here on finish, right? And after finishing, you can assign to a particular class, or you can give directly the link to the students. You can make this video private, or you can make this for public also, right? That is entirely up to you. If the video is too good, you can make this for public, means anybody who are accessing this Edpuzzle account, they can watch your video as a public account. If you want to make this video as private, you have to click here on private, right? And after that, if I'm making this public, I can share this preview also. I can edit this, anything I can do with this, or I can click this link and give to my students, and they can solve the video in the in the meantime, in the real time and all that things, right? So this is the use of Edpuzzle. Now coming back to my slides, I think 1 or 2 minutes I have. See, so this is the beautiful frame of the instructional designs, that how we can personalize the path, how we can assess the content, how we can give the feedback loops in a real time. Now the next part is, there are so many learning theories that we can amalgamate with this instructional design or with this online learning, that is behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, scaffolding, and connectivism also. So the content that you can create, and there are so many softwares that you can use according to the need of the time, and few of them are here only. Video creation tools, assessment tools are there, AI tools are there, so many tools are there, right? So it will give the real impact from content delivery to the digital designers also. So this is from my side. If you have any question, you can ask me, because the e-content development is not merely about, you can say that, about designing textbooks, about designing learning experiences, uh, uh, because the teachers cannot be replaced basically by this, you can say that, the digital world. Teacher act as a facilitator. He or she as a powerful tool basically to guide the learners in a better way, right? So I think you have to design your own content to make your teaching more impactful. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Participants?
Any question you
participant?
can ask.
Anyone has question? You are free to ask now. If there is no question, we will move further for the second session then. Is there anybody?
May I, sir? I have raised my hand actually.
Okay. Okay, you can unmute yourself and you can ask one.
Yes. Ma'am, first of all, a very good afternoon to you and all the dignitaries and all the participants in the conference. Ma'am, actually, there are a couple of challenges, and if you could throw some light on how we can tackle with these challenges,
Please tell.
would really help us out. First and foremost, I feel the lack of technical skills among teachers will pose here, and I feel teachers have to continuously update themselves and upgrade themselves. So that is one challenge what I feel. Secondly, the limited access to technology and infrastructure. From the student's perspective, I'm talking, that might also create a hindrance in, bridging that gap and using technology to the best possible way. And thirdly, what I feel, there might be a digital divide among the students as well, lack of smartphones or differences in the digital skills among students. Some children are really good in, use of technology, while some are still struggling with it. Now, that might lead to unequal learning opportunities, what I feel. So can you please throw some light on these issues?
Yeah, thank you very much. Very beautiful question. And you yourself give the answer, that the some students are very good and some are not. So this is the responsibility of the teacher, how we can adapt the learners according to the way of learning. And technology is nothing but a kind of, you can say that, a hinge between the teacher and the student. Uh, the more you participate, the more you will explore the things, the more you will learn, right? This is entirely up to you. And in fact, if you will use in the class, the students will get motivated. They can create the content in a multiple ways. You just have to give a content and ask them to explore by themselves. See, I have given a simple topic in the class. Time nahi hai, nahi to main abhi aapko dikhati. Parenting style. Only I have taught the content in a traditional way, you can say that, in the class, and I have given them an example of few tools only, and they come up with beautiful drafts, of story. They created stories in the form of examples, how passive students will be, parents will behave with the learners, how permissive kind of learning style is there, parenting style is there, how the democratic parenting style will behave. They have taken an example and sort out that example in the form of visual aspects, wonderful way. So it is only the teacher who can change the mindset of the learners. And the challenges, as a teacher, you have to come up in front of you, and you have to give a multiple ways so that the students can learn at their own pace. आज लाइट नहीं है, अभी नहीं है, कल आएगी, तो ठीक है, you can scroll the content according to your own time. So this is entirely, as a teacher, you have to expand your vision, that in which way you can enroll much and much learners to use this technology. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. We are running out of time. Next, our speaker are on the will join with us. Now, we will conclude this session. I would like to request Mr. S.S. Savle sir to propose the vote of thanks for this session. Over to Sharad sir.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I am Sharad Savle, Assistant Professor in Physical Education, College of Education, Barshi. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks for today's insightful session on e-content development. On behalf of Sri Shivaji Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, College of Education, Barshi, I express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed resource person, Honorable Dr. Sonam Bansal ma'am, for delivering such an informative and inspiring session. Ma'am, your valuable guidance, practical insights, and expertise in the area of e-content development have truly enriched our knowledge and will certainly help us in enhancing our digital teaching practices. We are grateful to you for sparing your valuable time and sharing your rich experience with all of us. I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our honorable chief guest, chairperson, organizing committee members, technical support team, and all the participants who actively joined and contributed to the success of this online conference. Your presence and cooperation have made this session meaningful and successful. Once again, thank you all for your support and participations. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your
Yeah.
for your patience.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Now we will move further for the second session. We have with us Honorable Dr. Ganesh Sawan sir for the second session. Now I would like to request Dr. L.I. Rathod madam to please give the introduction of the resource person. Yeah. I welcome Dr. Ganesh Sawan sir. Over to Dr. L.I. Rathod madam. Please give the introduction of the resource person.
Good afternoon to all the requested dignitaries, guests, and participants. I, Dr. Rathod Lajwanti, Head of the Department, MED, College of Education, Barshi. Today is proud and memorable moment for us as we introduce a personality who has made remarkable contributions in the field of education. Dr. Ganesh Ankush Sawan is an expert in education and academic administrator, currently serving as the principal at SNDT College of Science, Pune, under SNDT Women's University. He holds MA English, MEd, SET-NET, DSM, and a PhD in education. Dr. Sawan has extensive experience in teacher education, educational technology, ICT, and 21st century skills development. He is a recognized PhD guide and has supervised research in the field of education. He has more than 15 years teaching experience. He is now associated with administrative experience. Dr. Sawan is an active member of several professional educational bodies and has participated in national and international conferences as a presenter, chairperson, and resource person. Here are some good qualities of Dr. Ganesh Ankush Sawan based on his professional profile. dedicated educator, strong commitment to teacher education and academic development, academic leadership, serving as principal at SNDT College of Home Science shows effective leadership and administrative ability, research-oriented, active PhD guide with completed major and minor research projects, innovative thinker, develop MOOCs, value-added courses, and holds design patents and copyrights. Curriculum developer, contributed as an expert in curriculum development for B.Ed and MA education programs. Award-winning teacher, received National Level Best Teacher Award in 2023. Skill communicator, delivered lectures, work as a resource person, and published articles in reputed journals and newspapers. Technological updated, specialized in ICT blended learning and technology enabled education. Socially responsible, regular blood donor and involved in social and academic organizations. Lifelong learner, completed multiple faculty development programs, workshops, and international MOOCs. Therefore, it can be said about Principal Dr. Ganesh Sawan that dream big and reach the sky. Let your courage learn to fly. With hard work and hopeful heart, success will never stay apart. At this point, the meaning of the name Ganesh can be explained. Gan means group or people. Ish means lord or leader. So, Ganesh means leader of the people or lord of the groups. True to the meaning of his name, Dr. Ganesh Sawan demonstrates strong leadership in the fields of education and social service. So, the name Ganesh reflects a personality that is thoughtful, responsible, and capable of achieving great things in life. It is my great pleasure to warmly welcome Principal Dr. Ganesh Sawan to this conference. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Rathod, for such
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
wonderful introduction. Without wasting much more time, let's start this session. Good afternoon, all the respected organizing members, distinguished guests, fellow academicians, researchers, and dear participants. This is indeed a great moment for me, being as a guest in my own institution, where I did my PhD. I am the alumni of SNDT College of Education, Pune, College of Education, Barshi, sorry. So this is privileged to address this national conference on the theme that is highly relevant to the contemporary education. I'm going to have a dialogue with you about the MOOC planning, design, and execution. Here I am going to give the focus on how to plan MOOCs, how to design it, then its development, and how to deploy it. And at the same time, we need to take the feedback from the participants and how we are going to assess it or evaluate it. First of all, I would like to thank you, Professor Vishnu Shikre sir, for giving me this opportunity to interact with you all on such an important topic. This is a need of hour, and we need to understand the importance of MOOC. It's very difficult to discuss all the aspects of MOOC within the 50 minutes. The organizer gave me 50 minutes to discuss with you about the MOOC, how to design it, how to develop it, and at the same time, how to deploy it. But I will try my best to give the justice to all the components. So the agenda of today's session is to define the concept of MOOC, then explain end-to-end process of MOOC development, and at the same time design basic MOOC structure, including learning objectives, assessments, and other elements also. And at the end, it is expected that participants should be able to plan and implement effective strategies for the rollout of MOOC. So if we talk about the MOOC, and if we are going to design a MOOC, for this purpose, my friend Dr. Sonam Bansal already set the platform for understanding the different kinds of tools and techniques for creating the e-content. And creating MOOCs means delivering the content in different aspects. So how to deliver the content and how to make our MOOC more impressive, we need to think about this. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are very much.
Yes,
Be
sir.
with
Yes,
me
sir.
so that we are in the synchronous mode. Try to understand, try to get connect with the presentation, try to get connect with me so that we can understand the importance of MOOC. Nowadays, we need to think about the shift from teaching to learning. Earlier, there was more focus on teaching. Now, the central question of is no longer that is, what did I teach? Or it is rather to say that what did the learner understand, apply, create, and retain. We need to shift from teaching to learning. And in this process, definitely technology will help us, because technology will give us the opportunity to learn as per our availability of time, as per our space, as per our understanding level, and it will create the ample opportunity for having the experience of different learning experiences. So how we can shift from teaching to learning? How can we give the more focus on learning instead of getting information? How can we get the knowledge? For that purpose, we need to think about the MOOC, and for that purpose, we need to understand the MOOCs and its importance in the present Indian higher education landscape. In Indian higher education context, MOOCs have emerged as the major responses to the some of our most persistent challenges. We are always talking about the challenge of access, challenge of equity, challenge of affordability, and challenge of quality. If we are going to talk about this, the solution is MOOC, because massive open online courses have emerged as a key instrument to address these challenges. Because here we will get the access of different kinds of courses. India has a large and diverse learner population. We are the youngest nation in the world. And to fulfill the need of their learning, MOOCs will play the vital role. At the same time, equity is there. MOOCs reduce the barriers to geography, social backgrounds, as well as instructional limitations. Right now, one participant clearly highlighted that there is a digital divide, but MOOC will be the answer for that kind of digital divide. So how can we make it more equity-based platform? At the same time, affordability. If we consider any kind of higher education fee, it will increasing day by day. But because of MOOC, it's possible to have an experience of different learning experiences. It's possible to have a opportunity to get understand the content with the respected resource persons also. So in this way, we can say that we can increase the quality of higher education also with the help of MOOC. So how can we increase it, and what things are expected through MOOC? For that purpose, we need to understand actually various kinds of initiatives taken us by government. So I think that you all are familiar with the platform Swayam, and number of courses are there. We need to understand the importance of MOOC, and for that purpose, try to explore the Swayam platform, where you will get the ample opportunity to have a opportunity to get enrolled to different kinds of programs. Swayam Prabha is there, where students are facing technical problems or internet problems. DTA channel is there, Swayam Prabha. Students can learn through that also. At the same time, for the school teachers, Diksha platform is there. And when you go through the government's initiatives, you definitely understand that government is thinking about the National Digital University. So day by day, we are going to develop in terms of technology. Technology will be the part and parcel of our teaching learning process. So this is the right time to think about how to integrate technology in our teaching learning process, how to design our own MOOCs, and we need to connect it with the National Education Policy 2020. For credit transfer, for offering multidisciplinary courses, for elective courses, for open elective courses, we need to understand the importance of MOOCs. through MOOCs, we can offer the various OECs also, open elective courses. It is expected that we should, for education right now, we have not adopted the national education policy, but in various universities. But when we are going to implement NEP in a larger scale, at that time, we need to think about the OEC also. Open elective course, we need to provide it beyond the discipline. So at that time, we will get the opportunity to provide the n number of courses through MOOCs. So I'm talking about the MOOCs. I'm talking about the massive open online courses. Actually, what is it? A MOOC is a massive open online course. MOOC is a structured online course. Do not think that MOOC is that kind of course where we are going to put together various videos, where we are going to put together some kind of learning materials, and we are going to offer it. It's not like that. This is a structured online course with the LOs, with the COs, and that kind of structured outline of that course. And it is a design for a large scale participation. We can enroll n number of participants, depends upon the need of the students, providing open access to learning resources. Whatever learning resources you are going to design, you are going to develop, it will get the access to the n number of participants. And at the same time, we can say that it's defining the characteristics include scalability. Now, world is on the tip of our finger. So how can we connect with the various kinds of students globally? It will happen with the help of MOOC. Flexibility is there because anytime, anyone, anywhere they can learn. At the same time, learner autonomy. Here we will get, students will get the opportunity to identify their course. They are going to select the course as per their need, as per their interest, as per the quality of that course. So learner's autonomy is one of the best characteristics of MOOC. And at the same time, we are living in the era of technology. So technology driven delivery is there. So MOOC transcends the geographical, economic, and institutional barriers. If we are talking about the MOOCs, we need to think about the different forms of online learning. These are the some forms of online learning. Synchronous online learning. Right now, this is the synchronous online learning where you are listening me. I'm sharing something with you. I'm trying to get connect with you. A synchronized online mode where it is expected that we should record our content. We should provide that content to the students, and as per their availability, they can go through that content. After they and after going through that content, they can understand. They can reflect on that. So synchronous online learning. There are n number of LMS learning management systems are there. Nowadays, Coursera is one of the famous platform where more than 16,000 courses, MOOCs are there. We have good collaboration with Coursera through our university. edX is there, Khan Academy is there, n number of LMS are there. And it is expected that now we should give focus on micro learning instead of learning in bunch. We should understand the specific skills. We should understand that content, and we should develop our own understanding. At the same time, with the reference to National Education Policy 2020, it is expected that collaborative learning should be there. AR, VR, integration of AR and VR should be there in our teaching learning process, because this is the era where we are talking about the OGT. This is the era where we are talking about the OTT, and Gen Z is familiar with such kind of atmosphere. So we need to create the content. We need to design our course in that way, which will be connected with their social life. So for that purpose, MOOCs are there. And with the help of MOOC, we can create good academic atmosphere. So after discussing about some kind of technical part of the MOOCs, we need to understand how to plan the MOOC, how to design it, how to develop it, and after deployment, how to assess it. If we are talking about the planning, we need to consider the three major things: academic planning, institutional planning and at the same time resource planning. If we think about the academic planning and all that things, let me show you the another slide so that you can understand what is expected in academic planning. So planning of MOOC, within that, what is expected? First of all, we need to think about the academic planning. Academic planning is nothing but effective MOOC begin with the clear learning profile. For whom we are going to designing this particular course, we must be aware about it. Identify who are the learners, who are our target groups, and after that, what they need. Because all the MOOCs are need-based MOOCs. Now, it is not expected that we should design the MOOCs as per our choice. We need to design the MOOCs as per the students' need. So what they need and what competencies they should develop after, because we are shifted from choice-based credit system to outcome-based education system. So every time we are talking about the outcomes, every time we are trying to map the POs, COs, LOs. So here also, while designing the MOOC, we need to think what is the need of student and how should we develop their learning outcomes. And our learning outcome must be very specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. If we prepare that kind of academic planning, we will in the process of designing the MOOC, because all these things are aligned with the curriculum framework and outcome-based education. One of the most important, important beauty of NEP is outcome-based education. Nowadays, everyone will ask us, if we are going to organize such kind of national level seminar, what will be the outcome? So outcome will be to understand or to learn various e-content development tools, at the same time, the structure, the need, and the process of designing MOOCs like this. So every time we are going to talk about the outcome-based education. While planning, we need to think about the academic planning, and the second one is the institutional and policy planning. We must comply with the UGC or NCT or SWAYAM regulations, and particularly regarding the credit transfer. Through NEP, we got the opportunity to transfer the credits. So this is the opportunity where we can think seriously about the designing the MOOCs. And the experts from the education background or education faculty, they can clearly understand the importance of designing the curriculum, because it's not easy to design the curriculum. And if the people of education faculty can design their own MOOCs, definitely it will get the more value, because they are aware about the credit system, they are aware about the learning experiences, they are aware about the creating more student-centric learning experiences. So in this way, we need to think about the academic planning, at the same time institutional planning, and the third one is the resource planning. While designing any kind of MOOC, we must be familiar with the resources. So sometimes we need to create the resources. Sometimes we need to adapt the resources. For creating the resources, first session was there. For creating more resources, another session is scheduled. Dr. Suresh Isave is going to have a hands-on experiences with you, how to design the content by using the various tools. So while thinking about the resource planning, a MOOC requires multidisciplinary team. Subject experts, instructional designers, multimedia professionals, and technical support staff. It doesn't mean that a single teacher cannot design a MOOC. We can develop our skills in terms of instructional design, multimedia, in terms of technical support. It's not too difficult to understand, or it's not too difficult to create the e-content. A well-planned MOOC is built on the strategic foundations, and that ensures academic quality, institutional compliance, and resource preparedness. So after while planning, one important thing we need to consider, that is four-quadrant model. Actually, while preparing any kind of SWAYAM course or MOOC, the UGC has given us the guideline about the four-quadrant model. But now we are thinking about the multi-quadrant model. The first quadrant is e-tutorial. Means what? While designing any kind of MOOC, there should be at least these 4 quadrants should be there. So first one is the e-tutorial, means some kind of video lectures. We can record our own videos. Nowadays, it's not difficult. With the help of AI, with the help of technology, it's not too difficult to record our own video. The length of the video should be not more than 5 to 7 minutes. Video lectures, animations, simulations, demonstrations should be there within a MOOC. This is the first quadrant. The second quadrant is e-content.
Savan sir,
Yes.
just I want to interrupt you. Have you shared your screen, sir?
Yes.
Your screen is not visible, sir.
You are visible, but screen.
Sir,
You
his
are
screen
visible
is
only.
very much visible. His screen is visible,
Is
sir.
it?
MOOC
Is it?
4 quadrant model, we can see it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. We are not seeing it. Participants. Is it you all are viewing now?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Is it
okay.
visible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So can we continue?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. The second quadrant is e-content. Rightly, Professor Bansal shared with you how to create our ebooks, multimedia ebooks. With the help of that techniques, we can create the books, study materials, case studies. Now it is expected that we should provide them some kind of scenarios where students can reflect. So while designing any kind of massive open online course, this quadrant should be there, where students can read something, where students can reflect on that reading, where students can share their experiences. For that purpose, scenario-based cases should be there. So first one is the e-tutorial, second one is the e-content, and the third quadrant is web resources. It's not like that I know everything and I have that kind of knowledge which others do not have. We can take the help of other resources also. There are OERs, open educational resources. Try to get connect with that OERs, and with the help of that OERs, we can add the web resources like external links for further reading, or in detail reading, reference materials, or online discussion forum where students or where participants can express their views, their ideas. At the same time, they can share their experiences. So in this way, we must include the third quadrant, that is the web resources, and the fourth quadrant is self-assessment. It is not expected that always teacher will assess. Always you have to give the answer sheet, hard copy of that answer sheet to the teacher. It is not expected at all. It is expected that there should be a provision of quizzes, Kahoot is there, Mentimeter is there, and number of resources are there. My focus is on how to develop the MOOC. Otherwise, we can have another discussion about the how can we integrate various kinds of e-tools for the assessment. But if we think about the development of the MOOC, we need to think seriously about the fourth quadrant, that is the self-assessment, where we can use the various quizzes as well as tests, assignments, as well as practices. Students can do whatever they want as per the instructions of that course director. They can upload their assessment. They can give the responses on the spot. Here we have facility to give them the deadline also. Here we have facility to conduct some kind of surprise tests also, and there is no need to wait for the assessment. Directly they can get their score. So a number of e-tools are there, and with the help of AI, we can assess in a different way. So while designing any kind of MOOC, we must have at least these 4 quadrants. And earlier it was expected to have at least 4 quadrants, but now we are moving ahead. Now it is expected that there should be a several quadrant or multi-level quadrant in the MOOC. So while designing this, we should keep in mind these 4 quadrants, and after that, it's time to design the MOOC. So while designing the MOOC, these are the some points we should consider. The first one is the instructional design framework. For that purpose, we need to adapt some kind of model. For example, ADDIE model, ADDIE. First, we need to analyze, then we need to design, then on the basis of the design, we need to develop, and after that we need to implement, and at the end, we need to evaluate that particular course to make it more comprehensive, to make it more impactful. We need to use some kind of models. We need to plan the learning outcomes, and according to that learning outcomes, teaching strategies should be there, assessment policies should be there, and all these things we need to align with the Bloom's taxonomy. We need to reach the level of creation. And for that purpose, MOOC helps us a lot. Second one is the course structure. We need to divide the content into the modules. It's how much modules or how many modules should be there. It's depend upon the content. It's depend upon the nature of the course. It's depend upon the credits of the course. Within a credit, you all are aware about it. 1 credit means 15 learning hours in terms of theory and 30 learning hours in terms of practical. So it depends upon how you are going to design the structure of the course on the basis of credits. So within a 1 credit, you can you must have at least 3 to 4 to 5 modules. It's upon the nature of the content, how you are going to categorize it, how you are going to analyze it, and on the basis of that, you have to create the modules. Then we need to convert that modules into the units, in after that lesson plans, and after that activities. And here we need to give the focus on micro learning, 5 to 10 minutes with the help of all the technical tools, and chunking content should be there. We are living in the era where there is everyone is busy on the reels, and the time duration of that reel is not more than 30 seconds. Though the time duration of that reel is not more than 30 seconds, it's very difficult to watch the full reel in a one sitting. Sometimes we watch the reel for 5 seconds, sometimes for 30 seconds. If we are living in this kind of scenario, we need to think to present our content in that way only, because most of the participants are living in the real life. To make them aware about the real life, we need to convert the content into the chunking part. So chunks should be there so that students can understand, they can learn as per their need, they can understand it, because everyone always told about the span of attention. There is a very less span of attention because of the AI also. Here I would like to share one example. Last week we celebrated the Holi, and most of when I scroll my WhatsApp, at that time I gone through the various status of my friends, and what I observe, most of the friends have put a status of Holi with the help of AI only. Just imagine what will happen in future. There will be no need to go into the group. There is no need to play with the friends, because we are giving more focus for the sharing something only, and AI can generate a very high quality picture where it seems like we are playing the Holi. So in such kind of situation, we need to transfer our teaching learning process into the technological perspective. And for that purpose, we need, third point is content designing. Here we need to give focus on video lectures. Video should not be more than 5 or 7 minutes. We need to provide them various kinds of reading materials, some kind of case studies. Only after that they can understand the content. Sometimes we need to create the infographics, animations, and creating infographics is not too difficult. It's too easy nowadays. And at the same time, why should we take whole responsibility? Try to understand and try to take the help of OERs also, open educational resources. Simulations should be there. And the fourth point is assessment and evaluation design. For MOOC, always try to give the focus on formative assessment instead of summative assessment. We need to create some kind of rubrics, auto grading system, reflection task, all these things are there. And last one is the engagement and inclusivity. We need to design the MOOC in that way where there should be a scope for discussion forums, where students can reflect, participants can reflect, participants can share their ideas, their views, their concerns, their problems. All that kind of things will help others to learn in a different manner or in an effective manner. Group activities should be there. And at the same time, if we consider all these 5 things, we are able to design our MOOC. So what rightly I would like to suggest you that take a plain paper, draw the table. In the first table, write down the LOs, learning outcomes. In the second table, write down the content, divide the content as per the LOs. And in the third column, write down what kind of tools you are going to use for discussing that or that content. And in the fourth column, what kind of what kind of assessment strategies you are going to adapt, how you are going to adapt that particular content, write down that thing. And at the same time, in the last two columns, try to write down what are the available OERs are there in terms of that content and what content you are going to, or what kind of content you are going to develop. So if you write like this, you will get the clear-cut idea or clear-cut picture of your MOOC. So can we move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir. Everybody is with you.
I discussed various times about the open educational resources. So these are the some examples of open educational resources. Try to understand and implement the open educational resources into your teaching learning process. Right now, we are talking about the copyrights. We are talking about the IPRs. And in such kind of situation, if we are not familiar about the open educational resources, this is a crime to use any kind of picture, those who have some kind of rights. So we can use the CC BY license pictures. So from where we can take it, these are the some examples. OER repositories are there. Every institution must have their own repositories, e-content repositories, their OER repositories. And here are the some examples. Here in the Marriott, you can get the various course modules, curriculum development, lecture notes, MOOC course structures. In the if you would like to use any kind of free image or graphic resources, Openverse is there. Then Wikimedia Commons are there, where you will get some kind of free images. If you would like to use some kind of free educational videos, Khan Academy is there, NPTEL is there. I would like to suggest you go through the one website, that is www.arvindoguptatoys.com, where you will get n number of reference books, n number of short videos, n number of scientific videos, which you can integrate into your MOOC. So the platforms are there. For presenting and teaching slides, SlideShare is there, but always go through the license of that particular presentation. If that license have the CC BY license, only at that time you can use it. Try to understand the various types of license. Free open teaching slides are there. Some TED Talks are there. TED Education is there. At the same time, OER platforms like Swayam, ePG Pathshala are there. Try to understand these OERs and try to integrate it into our MOOC. After this, it's time to deploy the MOOC. It's time to launch our MOOC to completion. It's time to execute the MOOC. So for executing or launching the MOOC, what things we need to do? First of all, we need to have some kind of provision for or preparation for pre-launching. That means, first of all, try to implement it on a pilot level, or we must have some kind of pilot testing of that MOOC, so that we can have a content validation, technical checks, learner orientation, and set clear expectations in terms of outcomes. What will students will learn after this particular course? After that, course delivery and felicitation, instructor as a facilitator. We all are aware about it. And nowadays it's a common term. Teacher should be a facilitator. But who is the facilitator? Facilitator is the one teacher who can create various learning opportunities by showing something, by asking something, by doing something, by giving them some kind of task, some kind of roles, by organizing some kind of group discussions. We need to create the opportunity for designing various learning experiences. So that kind of teacher is known as the facilitator. There should be some kind of facility for timely responses, discussion moderations, motivational messages. I'm going to share with you some kind of statistics also. At that time, I will give you the some kind of statistics where we can understand that how participants completed their MOOCs. but it will be in the end of the presentation. So technology integration, learner analytics, we are going to do adaptive learning. There should be an automated grading, personalized feedback after getting the some kind of experiences. And if students would like to attempt any kind of quiz, there should not be a waiting period for getting the result. Students will get automated results. So this is the need of our, and course delivery facilitation. Here it is expected that timely responses and moderation, some kind of in the discussion forum, that course director need to give some kind of motivational messages also. He or she need to clear the doubts also. So course director must be very active at the time of deploying any kind of MOOC. These are the some kind of things where learner support or the retention, we need to give them hands-on support, because retention is one of the major concern while deploying any kind of MOOC. So after deploying, we need to think about the various kinds of challenges and way forward while applying any kind of MOOC. So if we are thinking about the challenges, the major challenge is learner disengagement. Right now, I don't know how much of you are actively engaged in this session, how you are get connected with me. I do not have direct access to check that kind of retention. And this is the major challenge, learner disengagement. In the COVID era, we observed that how we conducted the online classes. That was the worst experience of online learning, where teachers talk near about 1 hour or 2 hours and stood with the just like a monologue, and students were not, there was no any kind of pictorial presentation. There is no any kind of assignments or engagement strategies. They all are only passive listeners. So this is the major challenge, learner disengagement. Second one is the blending learning models. Blended learning is what we need to have a provision of online learning at the same time offline learning. So this is the one of the challenge. The third one is the AI enabled personalization. For skill oriented courses, sometimes it's very difficult to have to offer the MOOC. At the same time, we can say that if these challenges are there, we need to overcome these challenges. And for that purpose, let's take an example of this picture. This picture clearly shows us the difference between the old school and new school, where we can clearly observe the thing. The first picture is clearly states us that teacher as a taskmaster, he is going to give the orders only. He is not going to ask you something. He is going to order you. He is going to tell you that you have to do it. You have to complete this. You have to complete this within the stipulated time. Only I am here to check your assignments. Only because of me, you are getting the knowledge. All that kind of stupid things are there where teacher plays the role as a taskmaster. And the sitting arrangement is row on row. Why row on row? Because students are going to listen teacher only. While we sit like this, there is no any kind of scope for discussing with others. Here, the center point of this kind of education system is teacher. And because of that, students sit like this. And because of this, the more focus is given on the repetitive tasks. You have to complete this. You have to rewrite this. You have to submit the file. And more importance was given to the circulation of files. Instead of this, in the technological era, we need to think about the new school. What things are expected here? Teacher as a facilitator. Facilitator is one who creates the learning opportunities. Where here we can see that instead of row and row work, students are working in the collaboration. Online collaborations are there. Offline collaborations are there. There are in every AI tool, there is a scope for inviting others to share their ideas. So collaboration is there. In this way, they are going to work on the authentic task. And in this way, हम कह सकते हैं कि living document will be created. So we need to move from old school to new school. And for that purpose, we need to understand the global statistics of MOOCs, which was in the 2024. More than 30,000 MOOC courses were offered globally. Every year, more than 3,100 courses were offered. And Coursera is one of the best platform where more than 16,000 courses were offered. EDX is there, SWAYAM is there, Udacity is there. So these are some kind of platforms where these courses were offered, and global learner number is 220 million. Just imagine what will the scenario of MOOCs. And most important thing we need to consider, most important thing we need to understand, this is the time to introspect, because the global average of the MOOCs is 6 to 10%. Only 6 to 10% student participants completed their MOOCs. Coursera, free courses. This is the very interesting fact. If we offer the courses free of cost, the ratio of completion of that particular courses is 5 to 10%. And if we offer that course with some kind of charges, the ratio change from 57 to 64%. So whatever you are going to design, whatever you are going to deploy, try to give it on the chargeable basis. Only after that, you will overcome the problem of retention or connection with the MOOC of the participants. And if we think about the NPTEL, near about 70% participants completed their courses. So we need to think about the challenges also, the statistics also, and on the basis of that, we need to create the courses. So this is very technical in nature, this session. The time given me is near about to complete. So before the completion of before concluding the session, I would like to tell you that from the morning, we are talking about the technology. We are talking about the integration of technology into our teaching learning process, how to use the various kinds of tools and techniques and strategies, online strategies for implementing the MOOCs. While we are discussing all these things, we need to think seriously about the role of the teacher. So if we think about the role of the teacher, believe me that we are not going to, technology is not going to replace the teacher. Teachers will be there. Teachers will work as a facilitator. Teacher will use the technology. There is a technology for teachers. Technology never replaced teacher. And because of this, we need to think seriously about this. Just go through the picture. What you observe in this picture? Yes, is this picture visible to you?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, what do you observe in this picture? Our grandparents told us this story. There was one hen who gave us the golden eggs.
Yeah.
Have you recalled that story?
Yes, very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
And now what you are observing in this picture?
Maybe the person is curious. The person is curious about what exactly carries in the egg, or I can't see the golden impact on the egg, but the curious person is visible.
Earlier the rate of the gold was near about 10,000, 5,000. Now the rate of the gold is high, very high increased. So generation change, and that hen is giving the silver egg only. So what we heard from our generation, that person is very eager to get the money, and he is trying to get all the eggs at a time instead of waiting for stipulated time, or instead of waiting for a day. He is trying to get all the eggs at a time. And what he did?
He might have sacrificed the hen, as we have heard in the story.
Yes. And this picture shows us the result. And this result is clearly shows us that this is a regret. And regret is nothing but a wastage of time. So while presenting any kind of content, any kind of course, do not think that we can give all the content, ready-made content, all the notes, all the reference material, all the videos, all that things. Do not kill the thinking capacity of the participants like this. We need to provide them some kind of opportunity for having a discussion, for reflection, for creating something. We are talking about the MOOCs, Bloom's taxonomy. And if you would like to, we would like to reach the creation level, we need to provide or we need to create that kind of learning opportunity where students can reflect, where students can learn, they can unlearn, they can relearn. For that purpose, MOOC is the best way. And I hope that after this session, you have the idea about the phases of MOOC development, that is the planning, designing, deployment, then some kind of assessment. With the help of students' feedback, we can assess the overall course structure or the implementation strategies. And in this way, we can say that the ultimate aim of the education should be Sa Vidyaya Vimuktaye. Education is that which liberates. And for that purpose, beyond creating the graduates or postgraduates, we need to create the person who must have his own understanding, who must have his who must know his own responsibility. Only after that we can say that yes, we are creating the persons for the Vikasit Bharat, and for that purpose our motto should be Sa Vidyaya Vimukte. Thank you very much for your patience, for your some kind of involvement, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. And the session is open for question and answer. If you have any kind of question and or any kind of comment or reflection, you are most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Participants are free to ask their questions. Anybody want to ask question? I think Zado sir wants to ask the question.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
May I audible? Chavan sir, though MOOC is very simple to listen, but it needs lot of planning and infrastructure. My question is that if our college wants to organize such type of courses with the coordination of SWAYAM, is there any possibility or provision if we make the MOU with them and SWAYAM will make
Yes, Dr. Zado is clearly highlighted the important. Yes, Zado sir, I got your concern. Can I reply?
Okay. May I audible?
Yes, I got your concern. Let me comment on that. This is a very good initiative. You are thinking about it to offer some kind of SWAYAM courses. Yes. SWAYAM always advertise the some kind of call for courses. At that time, if they call the courses in terms of your background, in terms of library or in terms of education, we can apply for that. But at the same time, there is no need to have a that kind of infrastructure which we are expecting. For creating the record studio, we need only one room. With the help of Chroma, we can design the content. With the help of AI tools, it's very much easy to deliver the content in different manner. And I'm very much proud to say that your institution has all that potential. You all have that kind of expertise. You all have that kind of skills also, which will help others to understand, to implement the MOOCs. And with the leadership, under the leadership of Shikre sir, it's possible.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Is there anybody? Anybody wants to ask a question? If there is no question, we will move further for the concluding of this session.
Sir,
Okay.
I don't have a question, but just a little appreciation to Dr. Ganesh Chavan. Sir, your
Okay.
session was truly quite engaging and you kept us into a very nice, interesting mindset, slowly unfolding all the aspects of MOOC. We are really thankful, sir, for a wonderful session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Parveen ma'am. We will move further for the vote of thanks. Would like to request Dr. Urvasa madam to please convey the vote of thanks of this session. After this session, we will have 1 hour lunch break. Okay. Okay. Over to
Thank you, sir. Very good afternoon to all. I am Dr. Smita. On behalf of our COE team, I express my sincere gratitude. These sessions, resource persons, happy to say our alumni, Honorable Dr. Ganesh Chavan sir, for your valuable presentation, ideas, and discussion about MOOC planning, design, and execution, and also enriched our knowledge. Once again, thank you very much, sir. Thank you to Dr. Eli Rathod madam, who gave such a wonderful introduction of this session's resource person, Dr. Ganesh Chavan sir. Special thanks to our organizing team for their hard work and coordination. And also special thanks to today's anchor, our Dr. P.P. Narar sir, who anchoring very nicely. I express my sincere gratitude to everyone making this research successful. Once again, and support. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Madam, इथून काढ मस्त.
This session is, we will have a short break for lunch break. We will start another session, next session at 2 o'clock sharply. So all the participants are requested to join at 2 o'clock sharp.
मी इथंच म्हणलो.
Thank you, everyone. आता दिसतंय.
आता आलं बघा.
बहुतेक व्हिडिओ बंद होता.
मध्ये 2 मिनिट मी म्हणून थांबले ना, आवाज आला, मला पण वाटलं तसं.
तिकडचं झालं की आवाज येतो. आपला नाही आवाज येत, आपला येतो.
मॅडम तिथून काढा आता, ह्यांनी माझं समोर.